So within the cement business line, we operate HGVs, LGV vehicles, and we had a few incidents where drivers were falling from their vehicles whilst exiting or entering the vehicle, and following sort of internal investigations, we came to the conclusion that there was 2 or 3 things we could actually do to improve that process. I think with a driver, they get in and out of their vehicle very many times in a day, and the perception of hazard for the driver is actually quite low. But actually, when you look at it, getting in and out of a vehicle is something that's working at height. It's very high risk. We did find that the drivers were all using 3 points of contact. The problem that we found was that it was 2 feet and 1 hand, and that process within itself can create issues. So it just doesn't go far enough for us, the 3 points of contact, whereby a driver is exiting the vehicle with that 1 handhold and those 2 feet. If one of those feet should slip, then you've got 1 hand and 1 foot, and the sort of grip strength that someone may have to maintain their strength or maintain their body at that point without falling is not good. There's a couple of things that we looked at doing. One of them was certainly to produce a video that we could push out to the business and hopefully the wider industry. I don't think it's just generic to our business. It's something that, you know, the 2 hands until 2 feet are on the ground can be pushed out nationally and globally almost. We've also looked at a QR code, so we can have a QR code that we can audit our drivers. So as we witness the driver getting in and out of the vehicle, we can blip a QR code. We can then talk through the driver. So it's sort of a safe talk. And we go through that process, and if they're doing the job great, then fantastic. If not, we have a small conversation, talk to them about the video. So that's certainly 2 ways that we've looked at addressing that problem. We've also implemented some posters. We've put those up around various sites, certainly around where the driver may get in and out of the vehicle, just as a reminder. We've also pushed out some stickers and some decals on the vehicles that helps us just give that reminder of that message, because ultimately a driver does this every day. It's a cultural thing. It's very difficult for us to change how a driver does things automatically. So those constant reminders to the driver just helps us get that message home. I think initially, certainly some of the drivers were sceptical around this, but I think once we'd sort of shown them the video, explained to them the reasons why we were trying to implement change, I think they soon grasped it. And I think it was understood that, you know, at the end of the day, their safety is in their hands. We come to work, we want to go home, and that's what it's about. It's about being safe while you're at work. For me, anything we can implement that is going to reduce the possibility of an injury has got to be a good thing. And I think, as I say, it's been well received by the drivers, and I think it's sort of brought home to them how actual dangerous getting in and out of a vehicle can be if you don't do it correctly and if you don't do it in a safe manner.